This is an extremely dangerous situation that I'm sure many people have experienced before. Even though 3-core electrical wires are considered safer than traditional wiring, once the insulation is exposed or the cable gets nearly severed like this, it can still become a serious hazard for anyone who accidentally comes into contact with it. If you don't know how to fix it yourself, replacing the whole wire can cost quite a bit. That's exactly why I made this video, to show everyone how to reconnect and repair a damaged 3-core electrical wire in situations like this. First, I'm going to completely cut off the damaged section so the repair process will be easier to handle. For the next step, I'll use a knife to carefully remove a small section of the insulating plastic cover on both wire ends, exposing the 3 internal wires inside the cable that has been completely cut apart. To make the connection as secure and durable as possible, if you have a soldering iron available like I do here, then we'll use the soldering method to reconnect the 3 copper cores from both ends of the cable together. Make sure to match each wire correctly, positive wire to positive wire, negative wire to negative wire, and the ground wire connected back to the ground wire. Also, don't forget to prepare something to hold both cable ends close together, because keeping them fixed in place will make the soldering process much easier and allow you to work with better focus. After finishing the wire connection, another problem immediately comes up: how do we restore the missing insulation layer on the 3 internal wires? But don't worry, solving this is actually very simple. This is a piece of cardboard. I will cut it into 3 smaller pieces to create a small mold of the right size. I'm going to use liquid glue to secure the 3 small cardboard pieces together, forming a complete mold. After placing the exposed wire core inside the mold, I'll pour in the melted hot glue. Once it hardens, it will replace the original insulation layer and provide very effective electrical insulation. The hot glue has now completely dried and hardened, so the next step is trimming away the excess material to make everything look cleaner and more finished. One wire core has now been repaired cleanly and properly, and for the remaining 2 wires, you can simply repeat the exact same process in the same way. I'm going to use 2 plastic zip ties to secure and bundle the 3 wire cores together before moving on to the next step. After securely fastening the 3 wire sections together with zip ties, the next step is using electrical tape to wrap around the outside. I just tested its flexibility and strength by applying force with my hands, and honestly the result is really impressive. The connection feels extremely solid, it's actually quite difficult to break, so now it's ready for a real-world test to see how well it performs. Alright, so nothing to worry about. After plugging it in and testing it in real use, everything is working completely fine, and honestly the repaired section feels even stronger than I expected at the beginning. With just a few simple tools, a little time and some patience, we can successfully restore a power cable that most people would probably throw away and replace. Sometimes, knowing how to repair things yourself is not only about saving money, but more importantly, it gives you the confidence to handle unexpected problems whenever they happen.